What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back with my 1966 Chevy Impala. And today, I think it's time we get the wheels and the tires put on. We've got a couple other little things to knock out. And then, I don't know, we'll see if the car feels like taking a test drive. Honestly, I don't think this thing's in any shape to go for a ride. But if it's possible, I would like to take it out and at least go up and down the street today. So I guess we'll jump into what we've already done. I did some things off camera without you guys. I removed a cooler. What else did I do? I cut these metal lines. I got to get under the car and take them off from the transmission. We have new lines, stainless steel, that are going back in place right here. We're going to eliminate this really ratty looking aftermarket cooler, and we're going to go with the internal cooler to the cold case radiator. We are supposed to install a set of wheels and tires today with the center caps and everything. Should make it look really good. And without you guys, look at this. We have a dashboard again. We have an instrument cluster. And this is the best part. Clock works. You see it ticking away? And yes, the clock actually keeps time. I bolted this to the floor, so it's not sitting there flopping around anymore. I need to install the glove box, but I mean, she's come a long way, guys. And a lot of this I just did without you because the views were dropping off on this car. And I figure maybe if you guys are getting tired of seeing it, I'll give you a little bit of a break. We have the Holley retro brights that just came in. These are $800 worth of headlights, $200 a piece. And over here, we have my Amazon specials. I think it'd be fun to put the Holleys in, the retro brights, next to the Amazon specials and just see what a difference they are. Of course, I want to compare them side by side, and I'll do a little walkthrough of installing them. Shouldn't be too difficult, but I think it'd be good to put them side by side and really see the difference between the Holley retro brights and the cheap ones from Amazon. I am still waiting to hear back from the transmission guy, who's also going to be doing the rear end on this car. I think I've decided to ditch the Turbo 400, and we're going to go with a 700 R4 to give us an overdrive gear. And yes, thankfully the stainless steel line that I bought, complete stainless steel from the trans to the radiator, thankfully this is compatible with the 700 and the Turbo 400. Of course, we've also got all these different gears for the speedometer. And somewhere over here I bought the, where did it go? Right here. This piece as well, the piece that the gear actually rides in. So what this will do is this will allow us, depending on tire size, gear ratio, etc., it will allow us to adjust the speedometer and hopefully get it calibrated pretty close to where we want it. I also installed this beautiful air cleaner, and I think it just tops off the engine so nicely. It looks great. Guys, we've got a 545, I think it's 545 horsepower, 555 foot-pounds of torque, 406 from Smitting Performance under here. We've got this beautiful serpentine kit from CVF Racing. We got ceramic-coated headers from Holley. We have a beautiful aluminum radiator from Cold Case. And of course, Cold Case's sister company, Pipes, sponsored us the rest of the exhaust from the headers all the way back. It's called the Violator series. And let me tell you, it's rowdy. So why don't we get started? And let's see if we can get this car pretty much knocked out in this video. But before we do, can we just check this thing out? This is the JBL Party Box Ultimate. This is as big as it gets from JBL, guys. This thing is incredible. I have 3 of them. 1 for the shop and 2 at my house. You can pair 2 of them together. And when you do that, the listening experience, the bass, it is, I'm telling you, out of this world. In fact, I like the way this sounds so much, I may get a second one. It's got a nice little phone holder right here. You can just shove your phone in there. And let me connect to Bluetooth, guys. I'm not going to play any copyright music for you guys, but I'm going to take you to the back of the shop so you can hear how this bass really hits. All right. This is crazy. I have it turned about halfway up, and I want you to hear it rattling my walls. All right, it's rattling this. You should feel the walls vibrating. That's one speaker. One speaker. The bass out here is incredible. And if you think it sounds good out here inside the shop, it's wild, man. It's wild. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn you guys off because once we go in here, YouTube's gonna penalize me. So I had that about halfway up. These things sound incredible. It's not sponsored or anything. I paid for this and they're not cheap, man. What I found is on B&H Photo, you can get these things for like $1,800 or so. Elsewhere, you might find them for a couple grand. But on eBay, if you keep your eyes open, you can find the refurbished units, and they're like $1,300. So I snatched up 3 of them in a heartbeat. And of course, you've got mixers. You can change everything here. You can also use the app, and you can change all the settings in the app. You can do bass, super. That, by the way, the bass was turned down on that. So that was level 1 bass. It's not even up to level 2. You've got the lights that change. You can control everything from here. You have the... Is it not doing it because I'm connected on Bluetooth? These buttons, you can program them to make special sounds. You can also do karaoke with it. They got microphones that you can buy separately. The lights go crazy. Like it's got like these starlights that sparkle and flash, and it is absolutely incredible, guys. I've turned it up a little bit. You have to have the music playing. There you go. You can kind of see some of what it can do. If you want to party in your house or in your shop, like, this is it, man. They should have sponsored this. Anyway, we could talk about this all day. We're not going to. We're going to move over here and get on this. By the way, all the sponsors of this video, I'm going to put links directly below the video to them. Why don't we get started, guys? I'm not even sure where we're going to get started yet. I think I'm going to get the car up in the air, and I'm going to see if we can't get these transmission lines run. All right, let's climb up under here and see what we got going on. I noticed a major transmission leak. Ooh, that's no joke. Where is it? Let me guess, front seal? Maybe not. Where is this coming from? It is soaked. Oh, hold up. Let me get a light. We also gotta figure out how to get this. I may have run this the wrong way. I think I did. This needs to go to the tail shaft of the transmission. Yeah, I've got this run the wrong way. This is supposed to go through the frame rail right here, and then, oh no, it's not. It's supposed to run, I don't know, damn it. I know I've got it run the wrong way, so I'm gonna have to redo that. But this leak, this does not look like it's coming. I thought the transmission was blown. I thought it popped itself. But I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm seeing a lot of oil all over these lines. I'll bet the heat from this header popped that line. I'll guarantee it. I'll guarantee it. Either that or we're leaking from over here. We got to get those brass fittings off anyway, you guys. So give me a minute. Let's see if we can figure this out. So the good news is, I thought we'd popped our front seal. We didn't. This is just dry as a bone over here, guys. But what I see is a lot of fluid over here. Tons of fluid. And if you look up, it's hard to see. But do you see that top hose? It's got fluid just oozing out of it. That top hose is either busted, burst, or that fitting is not sitting on there right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna take these choppers. I'm just gonna cut this hose. Oh, shoot. Now, that's how that goes, right? We'll clean it up. And I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna cut the second hose. This will give me a little more room to work with, and I'll be able to get the metal lines out of here. I've got them disconnected and just sitting up under there. All we gotta do is, oh my goodness. There we go. Oh yeah, make an even bigger mess. That's all we gotta do. And then hopefully we can pull these lines out of the way and down and out. And that leaves us with just these little nubs here. Got to get those, look like brass fittings off. And then we can hook up the proper lines, and this thing should work a whole lot better, and it'll be able to withstand the heat from these headers. Don't you love how something that should have just taken a couple minutes can take 30 to 45 minutes? Do you see what we got up here? Do you see that nub? That ain't factory, guys. That ain't factory. Somebody Oh, and I hope it's not stripped. No, the threads look okay. Somebody JB welded this adapter into place. It's not the only adapter. We had these adapters plugged into these as well. So these are a fine thread, teeny tiny brass adapter. So somebody screwed an adapter from the factory size into a smaller size into these for hoses. And this one, I don't even know what the hell that is. Thank God I got it off of vice grips. I had to use a hammer and a screwdriver to kind of tap around and get the JB weld off. Let me see if I can get you up there. Maybe you can even see the JB weld that's still around it up there. You see that? That's JB weld on that. So I'm gonna have to get a brush. I'm gonna have to clean these off real good. Use my parts cleaner, finish cleaning and wiping it down. All these tools for something that's supposed to be so simple. And by the way, that top one that they had JB weld on it, that is exactly where it was leaking. Perfect. All right, well, we got it out. That's what's important. We got it out. So I'm gonna focus on trying to get these cleaned up and get the new lines in. Well, my night got pretty well ruined. Look, I even put the cover back on, guys. I never do that. That's how I know this is gonna be great. I made a big mistake when installing these lines. You guys may have noticed, you probably already dropped comments, there are brass fittings on the back side that these flared nuts go into. Yeah, this transmission didn't have those. Instead, it had this junk. Yeah, that's what it had, and this. And then it had these going to janky metal lines. So I went through, and I don't know if you guys know how long it took me, but especially on that top one right there, I ended up having to use a line wrench, and then I was having to use, of course I can't find it anymore. I had a right here, a regular wrench, and I would take turns with each of them, tightening it down once and again and again and again. And then I finally got the lines tight in the transmission. I was happy until I grabbed on the lines and I started wiggling, and you know what happened? They started pulling in and out. And I realized, wait a minute, dummy, there's something missing up there. Well, what was missing was this brass fitting for both of them. So I had to undo everything I did, and the guy called Santa. I said, man.
He called the 24-hour parts house.
It is. I said, you don't happen to have some brass fittings for a Turbo 400, right? Or any other GM? He had them.
I got about 3 sets.
And delivered them.
Of course.
So Santa saved my night, because without those fittings, the car does not go.
Yeah.
It doesn't move. How do you like these lines? I mean, look at this.
I love them. They're beautiful.
Nice, beautiful, perfectly curved stainless. They run up and just like they're supposed to, go next to the block. I mean, these are nice. I can't remember where I got them from. Someplace called Line something or other.
Huh.
Beautiful lines. Cost me like $110. Well worth it.
Wow.
So Santa stopped by pretty much just to hand me some brass nuts. and he's heading out. But I wanted to give him a shout out and a thank you. And he's building something new.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a pile of metal right now, but it's going to be a T-bucket.
From scratch?
From scratch.
You and Brian?
Yep.
And you've already got the frame pretty well built.
Yes. We are probably 1 to 2 days away from having a rolling chassis.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there any videos out on this yet?
There's been a couple, just mainly welding and working on the rear end and stuff. But this one, we actually started assembling the 4-link and everything else.
Is that video already out?
No, it'll be out probably tomorrow to Friday.
Well, guess what? My video's coming out tomorrow, which is the 4th.
Okay.
My video's coming out the 4th, so go check Santa's Workshop. If your video is out, send me a link so I can put it in the description.
I will.
So you guys can just go and click it. If not, I'll send you straight to Santa's Workshop. You can subscribe to him as a thank you for helping us. And then when the video comes out, you guys will get notified.
That's right.
All right. Well, Santa, thank you. Please go check out his video of him building this T-bucket from scratch. I think it's awesome, man.
Yeah, once we get a rolling chassis on it, I've got the Caballero back on the front, on the lift.
Ooh.
So we're going to be back on it hard.
So there's a lot coming on your channel.
Yes.
So guys, stop watching this boring car, because ain't nothing happening here. Go watch his channel for a while.
And maybe we'll get Randy over there to do some body work.
Body work. Yep. Body work that's my specialty, man. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm gonna tinker away at this. I'm so happy that it wasn't the front pump, the front pump, the only pump. I thought the pump on the transmission blew, and it was just
that howl we was hearing. This got to be something.
Yeah, I don't doubt that the transmission's, got problems.
Right.
So does the rear end, which is why I think Santa's going to hook us up with a 700 R4 core.
Yep.
We're going to hook Santa up with a mostly functioning turbo 400.
Well, whatever I get is going to get gone through, and with this being a B&M already built transmission, it'd be easier for someone to redo it and put behind that 427.
Yeah, I agree. So hopefully I get a phone call. That's why I'm trying to wrap all that. I'm trying to get as much done as possible. So when this guy calls me and says, hey, I'm ready to do the rear end of the transmission, this car's not sitting here in pieces. I can literally start it, drive it on the trailer, drop it off at old boy's house, let him do what he does, and the car should come back mean.
Right.
It should come back. I mean, new engine, new transmission, new rear end, and maybe I can convince the guy to put some new U-joints and, we have to get a different drive shaft for the 700. It's a different yoke.
Right.
Yep, that's right. And it has to be shortened by like 2 inches.
I know a place.
Maybe it'd be better just to have him cut me a new drive shaft.
That's what he usually does. And I mean, the one I had made for Mr. J's pickup was $350.
Oh, good Lord. That's, yes, all day.
Yeah. And that's new yokes, new U-bearing, universal joints.
Here you go. Yeah, I think we'll go that right. That way, everything under here will be new.
Right.
Oh, I bet I'm gonna when it's time to sell this car, I bet I'm gonna get like 50 G's out of it. What do you think?
You should.
No, I watch when it's time to get rid of it. People will be like, "I'll give you 15."
Yeah.
I'll give you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna let it go for that price.
No.
All right, well, Santa, thank you again, man. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Anytime, brother.
You saved my night. Guys, I'm going to continue on this. We've got the lines installed. I'm trying to think what's next. I told him I was going to try to take it out for a little drive tonight. Just a quick one. I got to put the fan shroud on. I'm going to take that handiwork that you did on the... Yeah, I know. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put the actual fan shroud in. I'm going to tighten up some wiring under the dash. Probably put the glove box door back on.
Okay.
And change the tires. And I think that's probably where I'm going to hang it up for the night. That means I'm almost done.
You're almost there.
I probably got like 30 minutes.
Plus an hour.
Plus 2 hours, plus 3 hours. I don't know. All right, guys, we're going to let Santa get out of here, and we are going to get back on this. Well, the look is finally starting to come together, guys. And I want you to see the difference. I even got the right lug nuts. So many of you told me this car had the wrong lug nuts. This is what it was using. And these were not fitting correctly. So I think these are called like acorn style lug nuts. This is what you guys said it needed, so I bought them. I listened to you. And this is how much bite. Okay, it's all the way on with just barely anything protruding out of the end. And on the back side here, you can see there's plenty of bite. Hopefully we didn't mess any of these studs up. So far, so good though. This is the last piece. This just pops on like, oh my goodness, really? This is so hard to do one-handed. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna break this. This is plastic, which really sucks. Well, I'm not very happy with this setup. The tires are 225/70 15s. They fit great. The wheels seem to fit great. These beauty rings, they're all right. They're metal. They're all right. They're not perfect. You can kind of see how they cover more area in some places than others, which is a little weird. See right here? But that's probably because we got a weight right there. That's what it is. We got a weight causing that. But this piece right here, this won't stay on. There are little grooves in the wheel here, here, and here. They have little nubs. This is supposed to hold this cap on right here in the groove, but as you can see, it's tearing this up. This does not fit far enough to actually hold it in place. So what ends up happening is the grooves are getting stuck right here, and they won't go any further. So I don't know what the solution is to this. Is this made in the USA? Made in Taiwan. Something is off here. This is supposed to click in. And it can't be the lug nuts, right? It shouldn't be the lug nuts. I mean, it tries, but no matter... Yeah, see, I can't do it one-handed either. I got to get the mallet back out and start beating on it, but you cannot get this thing to go all the way in. It just won't do it. So I don't know what we're going to do about this, because this, it's like the centerpiece, man. I mean, literally the center cap. But I mean, this is the piece that makes the whole thing worth doing. Now, here's one of the ones from Santa's. This is an original one. All right, these won't fit at all. Hell, maybe these will fit. Oh, don't tell me these will fit and the other ones won't, because then I'm going to need to order different center caps. Well, I don't know, man. It looks like Santa's center caps fit. Are you kidding me? This is going to piss me off because it's too late now. I've had these wheels and center caps and everything sitting here for so long. Like, they're not going to let me return these. They told me, I originally ordered the factory Chevrolet, the remanufactured new Chevrolet version of these center caps. They were like $350. They told me they won't fit. They said, these center caps don't fit these wheels. They said, you have to buy these crappy plastic ones for like 80 bucks. And I said, fine, we'll do the crappy plastic ones. The problem is, the plastic ones don't fit. But these do. Actually fits perfect. So I guess I need to go buy the $300 ones again. You've got to be joking me, man. They swore they wouldn't fit. They swore these metal ones would not fit these wheels. I told them, I said, I want the metal ones. I want the good quality original style ones. They said, no, it's not going to work, man. You got to go with the plastic ones. Well, plastic ones don't fit, so I guess, like I said, I'll go back and order, $300 more worth of new metal center caps. It is getting later and later and later, and it seems like we're just not getting any closer. Actually, it's not true. We're getting a lot closer. I double-checked the oil pan bolts just for safety. I noticed there's a little wetness under here, and I found there's a plug that goes in, probably like an oil pressure port above the oil filter, and that appears to be leaking a little bit, so I'll have to remember to go back and double-check that. I took the transmission pan out. We got the new filter, and I'm going to reuse this gasket because we just put this gasket on. This thing hasn't been driven 30 miles since that gasket was installed, so I'm going to leave it, but I'm also going to hold on to the old gasket as well. Everything under here is pretty well buttoned up. Lines and everything are done for the cooler. Let's take a look at this pan and just see what it looks like. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what is all this? We just cleaned this pan. Like, seriously, this thing hasn't gone 30, maybe 40 miles top since we cleaned. This is like... Oh, is that friction? Is that clutch material? Oh, I think this is all clutch material. You got to remember, this car was under salt water. We cleaned this out. Santa actually cleaned this out. Santa made this look brand new. Oh, look, there's some like chunks. Look at that. Oh no. It's got to be clutch material. I don't think a filter is going to fix that, guys. Son of a gun, man. Oh man. It's like, the harder I try to bring this car back to life, it's just the more the damn thing fights me. It's to be expected, though. I mean, remember, guys, this car was completely submerged underwater, like at least to the dashboard. It's honestly nothing short of a miracle that this car runs and drives at all. It's still on the transmission that came with it, the rear end that came with it. The only thing we changed is the engine, and even better, the engine, the 427 that came out of it, I gave to Santa's workshop. It still ran. It still ran. It was hurt. The cam was a little tore up on it, but it still ran. We've replaced wiring harnesses, wheels, tires, exhaust, the engine, soon the transmission and the rear end, the cooling system, wiring harnesses. I mean, we have really come a long way on this car. So I can't let it get me down. You know what I mean? This is a major undertaking. A car that was completely submerged under salt water and that has been parked for many, many years on top of it. This is a major, major deal. I am going to continue with this. I'm going to clean up that pan, even though that doesn't look promising. It's a reverse manual valve body, turbo 400, and the truth is, it shifts fine. I haven't felt any slipping of the transmission at all, ever. I mean, this thing will just light the tires up all day long. I've never felt the transmission slip. And when we hit each gear, first, second, and third, it just slams right into gear. No problem at all. So I'm really surprised to see this in the pan after cleaning it up the last time. That's crazy. I replaced the this gear thing. I replaced one of these gears. I think I went with a dark green one, which is like a 42 tooth. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know which one of these the damn things takes. And honestly, it really doesn't matter because, like I said, I fully intend on going with a 700 R4 anyway. So none of this really makes any difference. I'm going to continue though, guys. I'm determined to get as much on this car done tonight as I can. And I think we're close. Once I put the pan back on, clean the pan, put it back on, maybe there'll be time to install this cold case fan shroud. I'd like to get that installed. And it's too late to fire it up, guys. It's too late to be driving around, messing around with it tonight. So we'll have to come back tomorrow. Santa wants to come out here. He's wanting to mess around with the exhaust. I don't know how far he wants to go with it, but Santa had an idea. And he brought me some things. He brought me these. You know what these are for? You know what these are for. These are for cutouts. And I've got the other one in a box over here. Santa brought me some cutouts, electronic cutouts, and we were thinking, as much as I love the Violator series, if Santa can get the exhaust figured out on this, maybe it'd be nice to have some cutouts, I don't know, somewhere right here, somewhere that bolts up to the flange, so one can kind of just dump and the other one can continue back. But maybe instead of using their Violator mufflers, maybe we could do something else. I've got some old mufflers over here. I think I got some Thrushes. Yeah, I got some Thrushes over here. I got some old Cherry Bombs. I mean, we could find something that's kind of a lot quieter. You know what I mean? Kind of stealthy. You'd be like, oh, that's a cute little, 307, right? Yeah, that's a cute small block Chevy. And then click, those damn cutouts open up, and you hear the chop of this thing because it's crazy, man. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the wheels? What do you think? Honestly, I am really disappointed. I think the wheels look great. The wheels look fantastic on this car. They really do. These wheels belong on this car. I think the tires look right too. They fill up the gaps nicely. These are big tires, man. It's nice. But damn it, these plastic center caps that don't fit right. That sucks. I ordered the right ones. I had them here, and they told me to send them back because they were the wrong ones. They said those aren't going to fit. Send them back, and we'll refund you the difference, and we'll give you these plastic ones. Great. Now I've got the plastic ones. They don't fit because I should have had the freaking metal ones to begin with. So now it's too late to return these. Now I get to order the metal ones all over again. Anyway, beside that, though, I think the car looks good. It does. It's still got a ways to go. But guys, she's looking really, really nice. Will you guys take a look at this piece of artwork right here from Cold Case? Tell me this is not absolutely freaking gorgeous, man. What a beautiful fan shroud. This thing should fit nicely into the old Impala here. And we'll find somewhere to tap it in to the sides right here. I'm not going to be able to hold the camera and do this at the same time. Take a look, guys. Like, she's coming together. All that's left for me, at least for tonight, is to install this, which is 4 bolts and 2 wires, a couple zip ties. And then I'm going to tighten up some wire under the dashboard. And I'm going to fill the transmission with transmission fluid. And I'm finished. That's it for tonight. And this car, although it's not completely finished, guys, it is damn close to being ready for that. Well, it is ready for a transmission, rear differential, and then a paint job, and then a hell of a detail. We are way ahead of schedule, guys. Way ahead of schedule. Power Tour's not till like June, middle of June of 2026. We are so far ahead of schedule right now. I didn't want to wait last minute like we did the last couple of years. I want this one to be done and ready. Still haven't heard back from Vintage Air. I may have to reach out to a different company this time. We're going to get it done though, guys. We are. This car is really close to being ready to start taking on road trips, doing shakedowns, and making sure that it's prepared for the Hot Rod Power Tour 2026. Well, guys, as usual, it's quickly approaching midnight. It takes me an hour to get home, and then probably another hour to edit and upload so you guys have this video for tomorrow. Well, today. You're watching the video today, obviously. For tomorrow's video, because most of you don't seem to be all that interested in the Impala, which is why I'm kind of just working and fast forwarding through it without filming a whole lot. It's content for you guys that want to watch, but at the same time, since it seems like most people just aren't interested in the car, it just doesn't make sense. But tomorrow's video, we're going to try to bring in that 79 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. We need to get it in here. We need to change all 4 of the tires. I got brand new tires for it, so we can throw some tires on it. I have a brand new, professionally remanufactured Quadrajet right here, the original. I got the part number off of the car. We got this one. This is a rebuilt unit, guaranteed from I think it's called Guaranteed Carburetors, I think is the name of it. Not sponsored. Like I paid full price for that bad boy. And I think that's going to be what we're going to do for tomorrow, is try to do some work on the Cadillac. Maybe even if Santa's Workshop comes over here, we might even try to get those filler panels installed over the taillights and take it for a drive, man. And I think we should also come back to this one, try to take it for a drive. I've got the battery hooked up. Here's what the shroud looks like. The fans, the wiring. I think I did a pretty good job. This is the wiring that Santa did down here, and the relay. I think he did a great job. It looks good. It needs to be loomed. Obviously, we will come back. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave it this way, guys. This is just how it is for now. We are gonna come back and put some loom over the wires here. There's no point in looming everything up until we're finished, okay? I wanna make sure the car is done. Once everything is installed, we don't need to loom anything else, then we can go ahead and loom it up. Let's go ahead and fire it up real quick, just because let's piss off the neighbors. That's not why. Like, I need to know that everything is good on this before I go to bed. I was going to mess with cleaning up some of the wiring on the interior. I'm not going to mess with it tonight, guys. I'm honestly exhausted. We'll come back and do it another day. Oh, my gas pedal's stuck to the floor. Ooh. It's a good thing it didn't fire up, isn't it? Because that would have been a bad day. Woo! Gas pedal stuck. Can you guys see what it's... What are we stuck on? It's not stuck. Oh, it fell off. Oh no. Oh, crap. We took that off and I forgot to put it back together. Here's part of it. It's supposed to be like a cotter pin. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Let me figure this out. And we'll come out and try to start it. All right. Boy, if that gas pedal got stuck wide open, that would... There it is. First try of the key, man. Let's see how the gauges look. Battery's charging. Oil pressure is about 55. Water temp is cold. Tach is working. Do we have look, bright lights? Turn. Turn. The clock is ticking away, although the battery's disconnected, so. Should get better as that choke opens up. All right, man. Sounds pretty happy. We're gonna get carbon monoxide poisoning pretty quick in here, so everything under here sounds good, looks good. I don't see any leaks. I'm looking at the transmission lines for any leaks. I don't see anything coming out of the front or out of the back. We're gonna have to shut her off pretty quick. It is late, guys. Let's just make sure she goes into gear. And yep, backwards. Oh, I've got the, that's right. That's reverse and park. I've got my wheel chocks. Now, for some reason, we have a very lightly lit generator light. Obviously, she's charging. She sounds good, guys. We have dash lights too, right? Oh, yeah. It's so hard to see that we have dash lights. Let's shut her down. It's good enough for tonight, man. Good enough for tonight. A lot more to do. This car is nowhere close to done yet, but I mean, it's getting closer with every passing day. Good God, do you see the... Wow. Let's open up these doors. Whew, wow. Pre-emission car stuff, right? I love it, but it'll kill you. Like, don't mistake for a minute. Whew. Whew. There we go. We'll just let all of that goodness, you know, out for a while before I go back in there. I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Listen, I know the Impala is not the most popular car on the channel, but regardless, like, this is the car that I picked, and I really thought it'd be more popular, you know? This was a car that was on a TV show, in case you guys haven't seen the previous videos, a TV show called Two Guys Garage, and, you know, they did a lot of work to it. It was found at a junkyard. And then from Two Guys Garage, it was abandoned before Two Guys Garage. Then they did some work to it. I think they're the ones that did like the tubular control arms, the disc brake conversion, all that stuff. Then they gave it back to the junkyard that they got it from, and the junkyard just left it sitting. This thing sat for over 13 years, and we have done so much work. We have done so much work over the last, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 months to this car. It's really come a long way. Still has a long way to go, but I thought for sure a car that was on television and a car that was completely submerged under salt water. I thought this car is going to be content gold. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't disappointed me as far as the amount of work that it needed. But as far as content gold, I don't know about that. That's okay, because those of you that are here right now watching this video, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to all of you that enjoy the Impala content as much as I enjoy making it. I love this car. I'm really enjoying this car. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. It can be a bear. But I think at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's such a good-looking car, man. So thank you to all of you that are interested in this car and continue watching the videos. With that, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Until next time, stay safe out there. I look forward to seeing you all in the very soon in the next one. I'm gone.